Hi all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share a story with you that is local to me, but that you may have heard of on the news earlier this year. If you're a fan of the rapper Eminem like I am, you probably heard that a homeless man broke into his home in Metro Detroit on April 5th of 2020. The initial story that was reported was that 27-year-old Matthew David Hughes was able to get past Eminem's security guard and gain access to his home by throwing a brick through his window. The story said that Eminem found Matthew Hughes in his living room and that he said he was there because he wanted to meet Eminem. Bad enough. Well, Matthew Hughes was arraigned for his crime a few days ago, and the story of what took place that night changed considerably. Eminem did not appear in court to testify to what happened, but a police officer who was called to the scene did. He told the court that Eminem told him that he was sleeping at the time of the home invasion. He said he woke up to someone standing behind him. The officer said Eminem told him he initially thought the man was his nephew, but then quickly realized he wasn't. He said Eminem asked Hughes why he was there, and Hughes responded by saying he was there to kill him. Quite a different story than we were originally told. I'm not saying that I blame Eminem or the police for keeping quiet about this fact, so as not to give anybody else any crazy ideas, which is why I will not be stating the address where this occurred, because I will not contribute to putting him in any sort of danger by revealing where he lives. But I found the news quite shocking and disturbing. Even though I've never met Eminem, I am a fan and I care about him. I would never want to hear that something bad happened to him. Whether you're a fan or not, he's still a human being, and that had to be absolutely terrifying for him to experience. I thought it was bad enough to hear that someone would go as far as to actually break into his mansion to meet him face to face, but from what I've read, this was not Hughes's first time trying to gain access to him. Apparently, he has also tried to break into a previous home that Eminem occupied as well. I can't imagine what must have gone through Eminem's head when Hughes told him that he was there to kill him. Thank God police said Hughes had no weapons on him. Even so, Eminem was sleeping. Hughes could have tried to strangle him or smother him, or, even worse, he could have gotten a knife or something from inside the house and severely hurt him, or in fact killed him. I give Eminem credit, though. He apparently was able to keep it together because police say he escorted Hughes out of his home into his security guard. Frankly, I'm surprised he didn't kick his ass. But he probably didn't know if Hughes had a weapon or not, so he thought the safest thing to do was to get him out before anything happened. Thank God he woke up when he did. I bet he hasn't slept well since. To think he got past his security, threw a brick through his window, and got through the mansion all the way to where Eminem was sleeping is terrifying. Police also testified that when they reviewed the security footage, they saw Hughes on the property for quite some time, walking around the home and the garage, checking doors and windows looking for a way in. Then they saw him throw the brick through the window and climb in, all while Eminem was sleeping. God. I'm not qualified to diagnose anyone, or anything, or even a rock for that matter, but I'm going to anyway. Hughes has to have some serious mental problems, especially if he attempted this more than once. It's incredibly unfortunate that celebrities have to be concerned for their safety because people can't just appreciate them for the contributions that they make to our lives, and people have to take it too far and try to get close to them or hurt them. I've met many celebrities in my lifetime, and I've always been grateful to have met them. I appreciate their talent, and I'm thankful that they share their talents with us. We shouldn't ever want to hurt them or make them sorry that they do what they do. That's horrible. I really hope they find that Hughes is mentally unwell and not just that he thinks he has the right to hurt Eminem because he doesn't like him or he wants to be famous himself. Either way, I'm very glad that Eminem is all right and that the situation was resolved before he got hurt. Remember, celebrities are people just like you and me. Extremely popular people, but just people. They still have to go about their daily lives just like we do. And more often than not, they probably want to be treated just like anyone else. Yes, I'm sure the extra attention is nice at times, but I'm sure not all the time. If you encounter someone famous, you don't need to flip out and act crazy, even if you want to inside. Act normal. Just say hi. Hell, they might even talk to you. You never know. But acting like they owe you something because you are a fan is never okay. Appreciate them for all the good things they've brought to your life and say thank you if you ever get the chance. Then let them live in peace, just like you want to. Just because we see them on TV or hear them on the radio doesn't mean that they're unattainable. Like I said, I've met a lot of celebrities. Doesn't even faze me anymore. Just kidding. But there are usually many ways to meet someone you're a fan of the right way. Hell, I've met celebrities by accident. So, it can be done. Not saying anyone listening to my video is like Hughes, but let's cherish our artists, actors, and musicians for the joy they bring into our lives, not make them pay for it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.